Ever wondered how some Christmas cookies keep their details perfectly sharp after baking? Today I'm sharing my go-to butter cookie recipe that's made for stamped and cutout designs, from classic shapes to detailed holiday patterns. Hi, I'm Ro, and thanks for being here. Let's bake! I like to start by measuring everything out so it's ready to go. Then I cream the butter and sugar together until it's light and fluffy. Make sure your butter is soft but not melted. It makes creaming so much easier. Once that's mixed, I add the egg, vanilla, and just a pinch of salt, and mix again until everything is smooth and combined. Now it's time to add the flour. I like to do it in 2 stages. It's just easier to mix that way and helps everything come together nicely. Add the first part, mix until just combined, then add the second part and fold it in until you have a soft, smooth dough. I like to do the little finger test. If it holds its shape, when you press it, it's ready. Next, I divide the dough in 2 and gently flatten each one into a rough disc. Then I wrap them tightly in cling film and pop them into the fridge until the dough is nice and firm. This makes it so much easier to roll out later and helps the cookies keep their shape. Once the dough is chilled, I roll it out on a lightly floured surface. You're aiming for about 1/4 inch thick enough to hold the details but still nice and delicate. By the way, these are the cutters I'm using today. They cut the shape and press the pattern in at the same time. When you press them, try not to twist. Just press straight down and lift forward. After cutting the shapes, I leave them on the baking tray and pop the whole thing into the fridge for about 30 minutes before baking, which helps the cookies keep their shape and details perfectly. Once chilled, I bake them in a preheated oven at 180 C for 11 to 13 minutes, keeping an eye on the edges. You want them lightly golden but the design still sharp. When they're done, I let them sit on the tray for a few minutes to firm up, and then transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. To finish, I like to dust a little powdered sugar into the embossed crevices. It really makes the design pop. And that's it. If you enjoyed baking along with me, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up so you won't miss any future recipes. Thanks for being here and happy baking!